Have you ever truly stopped to think that there are some common habits that destroy your vital testosterone and ruin your sex life? In this video, I'm going to tell you about 5 habits that are destroying your sex life, habits you think are normal, that you think are fine, but that you need to watch out for if you want to have a powerful and virile sex life. Welcome to the Sacred Sexuality channel. My name is Diego Souza, founder of the Brazilian School of Tantra. I'm a sexologist with a postgraduate degree in clinical sexology, and here on this channel we talk about truly healthy living. I'm a specialist in men's health and Tantra, and here we talk about a truly natural sexuality, how to improve without drugs, medication, magic tricks, pills, gels, or sprays. In this video, I'm going to tell you about the 5 habits destroying your testosterone, harming your sex life. And without further ado, let's get to the first villain, okay? It's a villain not just for testosterone, but for your whole life, your entire health, and that's sugar. Sugar is the #1 killer of testosterone, all right? It increases insulin and blocks the natural production of testosterone. And besides that, the more sweets you eat, the more your body converts testosterone into estrogen. In other words, you lose virility, strength, muscle mass, and you gain belly fat. I know it might seem hard to cut down or reduce sugar, but you really need to pay attention because it truly is a villain. And this message goes for me too, okay? Let's not be hypocrites. I know it's hard. Sugar, in fact, is considered one of the most dangerous drugs out there, okay? It's not an impossible battle, but we need to fight against it. If you can't cut it out completely, at least cut back a lot, you know? That's important, and your health will thank you for it. Second villain, not getting enough sleep. Guys, this also affects your entire health. It's during sleep that your testosterone production peaks. So sleeping regulates your entire hormonal system, your whole mental sanity, right? So it's really important for you to sleep well. There's no point in saying, oh, I want to achieve at work and be productive and wake up at 4 in the morning. But to wake up at 4 in the morning, you have to go to bed early. 7-8 hours of sleep at the very least, so you can have a good quality of life. Are you doing this right? So there's no point in sacrificing your sleep in pursuit of prosperity, money, or just to follow a trend of waking up at 4 or 5 in the morning, okay? Guys, you can be productive even at 1 in the morning. There are a lot of people who work and perform better at night, right? The night owls, the famous night owls, and I include myself here, who like to work and whose minds get really active and productive at night, and that's totally fine. And in the morning, on the other hand, I, for example, don't function very well. So adapt your routine, don't fall for trends. This is fundamental for your sexual health. Third villain, masturbation. Excessive adult videos. A lot of people think that jerking off 5 times a day will increase testosterone production. That's a lie, okay? Pornography creates artificial spikes of dopamine. Over time, the brain gets used to this excess stimulation, which lowers your natural libido and your testosterone. So real life people, save your sexual energy because it is finite, okay? There's no point in thinking, oh, I'll produce in excess. Maybe when you're young, you really do produce a lot, but over time, the older you get, the more precious that energy becomes, right? Because the refractory period increases, which is the recovery time between one ejaculation and another. So use it in moderation, my friend. No excesses. Fourth villain, the primary stress and high cortisol levels. Brother, if you're feeling stressed, that's absolutely going to affect your entire overall health. It's certainly going to trigger premature ejaculation, and it's going to mess up, pardon my language, your whole entire well-being, okay? Cortisol, which is the stress hormone, is testosterone's biggest enemy. When you live stressed out, on high alert, your body understands that it's not time to reproduce, it's time to survive. That's why it completely shuts down your testosterone production. So how do you fix this anxiety and high cortisol? Simple. By breathing long and slow, oxygenating your body well, and relaxing. When we relax, when we breathe deeply, the body leaves this survival state. It understands that everything is fine, that you are relaxed. So good breathing exercises. I can teach you a breathing technique here, which is called box breathing. You will gently and deeply inhale for a full 4 seconds, then carefully hold your breath for another 4 seconds, slowly and completely exhale for 4 seconds, and finally consciously stay with your lungs completely empty for a peaceful 4 seconds. You can easily practice this simple and effective technique as it's truly very easy to master, or you can just, I don't know, simply breathe long and slow, just like this, allowing your body to relax deeply. You can even make a sound, okay? Do this several times a day, at work, when you're eating, whenever you notice anxiety or stress, even during sex. Breathe well, oxygenate your body, reduce that anxiety, and your performance in bed will improve a lot. In fact, stress, adrenaline, and cortisol are major fuels for premature ejaculation. Besides the quick masturbation, right, or the quick hookup, which sometimes guys do so they won't get caught by parents or family members, this really creates a conditioning in the body. The body understands that it was trained to be quick, not for sexual intercourse. It doesn't understand the difference. It was trained so it will ejaculate quickly. Combine that with adrenaline and cortisol in your bloodstream, which is like a bomb, right? When it comes to premature ejaculation, that's it. You'll ejaculate quickly. That's why I always say here on this channel, ejaculatory control can't be bought at the pharmacy. It has to be trained, and there are scientifically proven exercises for reversal. You can look for a therapist or sexologist in your city, or my recommendation for subscribers here on the channel is the PM method, which already includes these premature ejaculation reversal exercises online with pre-recorded sessions where you watch and train. And inside it includes all these exercises for anxiety control, pelvic physiotherapy so you can have stronger erections, reconditioning of the sexual response to clear out this conditioning and replace it, and of course, the mental aspect, because we know that premature ejaculation really destroys a man's self-confidence, ruins relationships. It's terrible. The guy literally feels like garbage. So really this psychological aspect also needs to be included in this package. You see that effective treatment for premature ejaculation truly encompasses the man as a whole being, right? It addresses several aspects so that you can actually achieve effective results. The link to the online training, the High Performance Male Method, is here in the description. If you're watching this, I'm even going to give you a gift, a discount coupon. Enter YouTube there and you'll get 10% off. Just type YouTube on the payment page and the discount will be unlocked. Fifth villain. And no less important, a sedentary lifestyle, my friend. If you don't move your body, it's going to rust. You really need to strengthen your muscles to boost your testosterone production. This will increase your libido, improve your performance in bed, and boost your overall health. If you don't move your body, start now, man. Even if it's just a short walk or doing pull-ups at home or push-ups. Start moving your body, and let me tell you, the more you train, remember the habit? Your body starts to get used to it and it becomes enjoyable, pleasurable. So break the inertia, and once you break that inertia, it will start to get easier, more enjoyable, and more pleasurable. Then, when you start to see the results, it's amazing. Pay attention to this. Sexual health depends on our overall health. If you came here expecting something magical, it's not about health. If you take responsibility for your habits, you'll have good sexual health, good performance, a good mind, good studies, and good creativity. There's no way around it. We promote our own health. We are responsible for it. I'm here to bring you the absolute truth so you don't fall for the nonsense on the internet about gels, pills, sprays, or miracle cures. This doesn't work, okay? Followers of the Sacred Sexuality channel, don't fall for the scams that are out there on the internet, okay? Everything that is miraculous is a scam. Okay, brother? We're together. Big hug. See you in the next video. And if you made it to the end of this video, comment here, man of value, so I know you're really committed to your intimate life, to your sexual health, your intimate health. So comment down below, man of value, so I know you made it this far, all right? Hug. See you later.